All right, so we are joined here by Lawrence Solomon, Happy Ohelic. We were just wondering if we get a few words from you on how things went for Stommish, I guess. And I know you guys were raising funds for, I believe it was a stick game and canoe races and whatever else. Just wondering how that went in general.
Yeah, so I went to the earlier meetings for Stommish, and then they were cutting back on some of the things like the slahal, and then they were cutting back on the canoe races. And me and my wife, we kind of decided that we wanted to help out and contribute to Stommish, and the casino was generous to donate some items like the hotel and stuff like that. So that went really well. We raised $1,000 for Stommish. Nice. To go towards the slahal and the canoe races. Yeah, it was pretty fun too, because you get to be out there with all the people and you get to visit and stuff and talk about Stommish, because a lot of people really care about Stommish, and they want to help out wherever they can.
Well, that's good. That's cool. I seen you were out on a boat. I heard your name being called a few times anyways. How was that?
It was fun. I really like being on the boat for the canoe races and stuff, and I go with my brother, or I go with, like this year I went with Matt, and usually I'm on with my brother and stuff. So like we've been doing it for a few years, and it's just kind of fun to be out there to watch the races, and also to be a judge and be safety boat at the same time. It's just like we had a couple scares with our 10 and unders, and I'm glad we had a lot of safety boats out there, because some of those 10-year-olds, they weren't strong swimmers, and it's important safety is first, I think, and then judging and stuff was just like it was a good experience for me, I guess. Because usually I'm with my brother and stuff, and this year my brother wasn't there. It was just me and Matt this year judging, and then Ralphie Fair and Ralph Solomon helped out with other safety boats, and Lummi Natural Resources. Really want to thank them for stepping up and helping out with Stommish with the canoe races and stuff.
Was it your guys' boat that went over to the 10 and unders, or?
Yeah, that was our boat. There was a couple canoes that flipped, but we've helped the one at the south end down there, and it was like the parents were swimming out to the canoe and stuff. It was kind of scary.
Yeah, it was.
It's a reality check, It's just like, it's just what's more important, like our lives and our children, and we just want to have safe, fun canoe races and stuff, and we just think about those things first, Like we don't want nobody to get hurt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of this is real, and like this stuff can happen.
Yeah.
And I'm glad the safety boats are there to help out and stuff.
Yeah, me too. My son was on the first one that flipped right out here, and I was worried. I was standing up there and I didn't see it, but I heard someone say that the kids flipped, so I was looking through my camera and zoomed in, and I seen a couple kids I recognized, and then I looked back and my son was hanging onto the boat, so it really scared me, and he didn't even have his life jacket that time.
Oh my goodness!
So
that's
luckily he was sitting right in front of the skip. But thank you guys for what you guys are doing and being out there and keeping our kids safe and our people safe. And
you're welcome.
Like overall view of Stommish or satisfaction, how was that?
This year's Stommish was like I was talking about earlier. It's just like we usually have older people with us, kind of guiding us and stuff. And for me, it was my brother. And I think this year we all came together really, really well. Everybody worked as a team, and I think that it went really well for me. I got a lot of compliments on how well the races went, and got a lot of compliments on how safe we're being with the kids and make sure everybody's safe.
Yeah.
And that was probably one of the best times I think I had this year was because we all came together, like the beach judges and us on the boat. We kind of were watching each other and helping each other out, and we worked as a team together. And that's what, like when I was pulling canoe, our skipper was Dean Washington. He said that one of these days you guys are going to be helping run this race, and I think that was, I know my friend Joe and Autumn, they've been doing it for a while, but it's really cool to see that come around. I think because we were really helping out and running the races and stuff. I think that was really cool. I was really happy to be a part of it this year.
Yeah. All right. I know you were out on the boat like the whole time, so you never got to participate in the parade or the Veterans Dinner or any of those recognitions. We just wanted to thank you for your service and what you've done for our country, and wonder if you have anything to, I guess, say about the recognitions that take place.
Oh, thank you. I'm just, I like to recognize my grandpa. He's a World War II vet. And he's still with us today, and we're really thankful to have him with us because, I go sit with him and listen to his stories and stuff. And just last week he had an interview, and he was on the radio, and I got to sit with him and listen to his stories and stuff. And we recognize those people. We recognize all veterans.
Yes.
Not just Lummi veterans, I think, and it's important to recognize our veterans, our Lummi veterans, our warriors. I think it's very important to do that, because without the veterans we wouldn't have the things we have today. Like we might be speaking Japanese or something, and that's something my dad talks about. I never thought of it that way, but that's true. Like, what if that did happen? We're just very thankful for our veterans and stuff, and thank you. And my service to my country, it's just like it's a big sacrifice. When I was 18, I didn't think I would be in there for as long as I was. And it really means a lot to. For the warriors to come home, and be welcome, and that's important. It's really uplifting to veterans and stuff. I think for me it makes me feel good. Kind of like how you feel at the round jump powwow. They recognize veterans at the grand entries and stuff, and it feels really good to be welcomed home and stuff like that.
So was there any other recognitions you'd like to shout out, I guess, anybody else? Or
I just want to thank everybody, that helped contribute to our fundraising. And I want to thank the Stommish Committee for all your hard work and what you did for Stommish this year. It was a success this year. We had our obstacles, but we still overcame those obstacles, and I think Stommish this year, to me, was a success, and I just really want to thank each and every one that helped out and stuff, and just very thankful. Stommish 69, and when I think of Stommish, I think of my great-grandma Edith and great-grandpa Victor Jones. That's true generosity of our people. They donated these Stommish grounds here so we could have Stommish, and just kind of want to recognize that, and kind of the history of Stommish and how it was welcoming home our warriors, and then to celebrate, with the canoe races and the sloughhound and the carnivals and the tug of wars and all that stuff. It's just a celebration for our warriors, I think. That's what I kind of want to recognize.
All right. Well, thanks for your participation in Stommish, your services to our people and country, and thanks for your time.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.